Hello there, Leo. Thank you for stopping by for your weekly tarot forecast for the week of May 11th through the 17th. I am using the Russian Tarot of St. Petersburg again. I kind of hit the camera button before I got your cards down for the week, so we're going to put the cards down on camera. I usually don't like to waste time with that, but here we go. Anyway. So, what we have coming in for you guys on Monday. Interesting card here. We've got the Eight of Cups in reverse. Now the Eight of Cups in reverse is just telling me, Leo, that you had a situation prior to Monday that you looked at and you decided that it was not a situation that had even energy flow back and forth between you and this situation. So it was some kind of situation. It could be like with an employer, it could be in a relationship, but you were realizing that you were putting way more into this than what you were getting back, and you were just really getting depleted by this. And as you looked at this, you thought, well, this really isn't going to get any better. The best thing I can do for myself here is just cut my losses and walk away from the situation and look for something that is going to be more reciprocal for me. So now Monday comes along, and here we've got the Eight of Cups in reverse. So when this card comes up in reverse, this is telling me that that situation that you walked away from previously, now for whatever reason you've decided to turn around and walk right back into that situation. I don't know if you're feeling like, maybe you misjudged it when you walked away, or if you're feeling like something about the situation has changed, but for whatever reason, apparently you're having some kind of hope that things can go better. Otherwise, I hope you wouldn't walk back into the situation. But on Monday, I do see you walking right on back into that. Now, Tuesday, what we have coming up for you, Leo, is we have the King of Clubs. So this tells me that on Tuesday you're feeling quite creative. You are getting to do some things that you actually enjoy doing, and you're getting to do them your way, thus the king sitting right there on that throne. And this is a very productive day for you as far as with your creative type things that you're doing. So creativity can take all kinds of shapes and forms. I actually talked at one point to a guy who did some financial work, and I kind of had the misnomer, financial numbers, they add up, they all add up the same way every time, blah, blah, blah. And I said, that's not such a creative career path, is it? And he said, actually, it can be quite creative when you're trying to solve clients' problems with their money. So, if creativity can come in all kinds of shapes and forms, it's all really what you're open to. So anyway, on Tuesday, I just see you using your creativity and enjoying using it as a creative expression of yourself and who you are, what you do. And I see you, like I said, really enjoying it and just kind of living that up. Now on Wednesday, what we have showing up is we have the Fool in reverse. And the Fool in reverse is one of those cards that it really talks about your own intuition, that there's a certain situation in your life on Wednesday that you know via intuition or gut feeling or instinct, whatever word you want to put that, what kind of label you want to put on that, that you have this situation, that you know how to handle this situation, and that knowing is coming from inside. But it's not a very logical thing that you know, and so it's a little bit hard to justify to yourself and also to your friends. And what I see happening on Wednesday is that instead of following that thing that you know that you should be doing with this situation, what you're doing is you're letting logic kind of box you in, and so you're doing that logical thing even though you know that doesn't feel exactly right. So my hope for you, Leos, is that those of you who see this reading before Wednesday, if you start to feel that kind of energy coming in, where you start feeling like you're sort of turning your back on your own intuition or gut instinct, and you're just sticking with logic just because that's what you can verify, then my hope is that you'll realize that you're doing that, and that you'll take a look at your gut instinct or your intuition, and you'll really think about following that and seeing what happens if you follow that instead of being boxed in by logic. Okay? Now on Thursday, and the reason I would like that, I'm hoping you'll do that, is because when you do follow your intuition, it's the beginning of an amazing journey So Thursday, moving on. Thursday, we have the Seven of Coins in reverse. Seven of Coins in reverse is just telling me, Leos, that on Thursday there is some kind of something that you have set in motion. And when you set it in motion, you were hoping that there would be some kind of payoff for this thing you've set in motion. I've seen this come up in relationship issues where maybe people have been trying to sort of chisel away at somebody else's walls and trying to help them to be able to trust the person chiseling away at the walls. I've also seen this in financial, that people set goals and start things out expecting, a financial reward. So this can actually manifest in all kinds of different ways. But the Seven of Coins in reverse is just saying that there's something that you've started expecting some kind of payoff, whether it's emotional, whether it's financial, whatever it is. And this card being in reverse is saying that the payoff is not here yet, but that there is progress being made. And it basically is calling for patience, waiting until that harvest is really ready, waiting until that payoff is ready to come to you, and just still knowing that it is coming in. Just not yet today, but it's on its way in. Okay, so then on Friday, Leos, what you have coming up here is the Justice card. And the Justice card is really all about fairness. It's all about deciding, who deserves what, basically, based on their actions and their motivations from previously. So when the Justice card comes up, and it comes up right side up, for any of you Leos that have a court thing coming up on Friday, this is saying that justice will be served. So if you're going to court and you know that you've done everything on the up and up and you've tried to have integrity in your dealings, then your justice will be served. You'll be treated fairly for that. Also, Leos, if you're going to court and you haven't been operating on the up and up, and you haven't been trying to do things with integrity, you've really just been trying to take care of number one, well then guess what happens? Justice is going to be served, and for you, you're going to be paying the consequences of not operating in integrity. So either way, justice is served. That's the bottom line with that card. Now, this card doesn't have to apply to a court situation, although many times it does. We can also be talking about a situation at work where you're being held under the microscope and examined over something that happened there, or this could be something going on inside your family. And even I've seen this come up when people are applying for jobs, if their applications are being considered carefully, and or applying for a promotion or being considered for a promotion. So this is all just talking about being considered over a certain situation and this turning out in a fair way. So if you deserve the promotion or if you deserve the job, you're going to get it. If there's somebody that's more qualified, then it's going to go to that person. But this is whatever it is that's going on, it's going to be working out in a fair way on Friday. Now Saturday, what we have showing up is the Page of Coins, and I like it when the Page of Coins comes in right side up. This just means that you're getting some kind of good news about money or material assets. So this could be maybe you got an invoice that's like a lot less than what you thought it would be, or maybe somebody told you, don't worry about paying this bill, I'm covering it. Or maybe you find out you got to pick your car up from the shop on Saturday and they tell you, you know what, everything that was wrong was all completely under warranty, there's nothing that you have to pay here. It's that kind of financial news or material asset news. It's good news coming in on Saturday. So then on Sunday, what we have coming up is we have the Queen of Coins. I feel like Leos, on Sunday you may be having company. So you may be having somebody come over to your house, or you may be organizing some kind of social get-together or social gathering. The Queen of Coins, not only is she pretty comfortable in her assets, she also likes to make the people around her feel comfortable as well. This is what makes her such a good hostess. And this is why when this card comes up, I really feel like a lot of times this is talking about being a host or a hostess to some kind of social gathering, maybe even a cookout, maybe getting people together to go hiking. I'm not sure what, but I just see you playing the role of host or hostess on Sunday. So Leo, that is your week. Not a bad week all in all. For those of you who would like to schedule a private reading with me, feel free to check out my website. I'm at amista.info, amista.info. Once you're there and you've taken a peek around, if you still feel like I'm the best reader for you, feel free to get in touch with me and we will schedule you a session as quickly as possible. For everybody else, I will see you all here next week. Everyone have a great week. Peace out.